Alright, what's going on, everybody? We're the Erie Better Beer Bureau, back at you with another video review. I'm Mark.
I'm Brian.
Madball.
And I'm Maury. Brian and Madball are sitting in as guest reviewers today, and we got one, 'tis the season, the Kentucky Christmas Morning from Hardywood Brewing out of Virginia. And this is their Gingerbread Stout, aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels with locally roasted coffee. Weighs in at 10.6% alcohol, and the coffee is Black Hand Coffee Company. So, you know, I've been waiting for a while to try this one, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it, and we'll let you know what we think about it. Oh my!
Wow.
There's definitely some coffee,
Yeah.
and bourbon,
and cinnamon.
and cinnamon. Yeah.
Those are the three notes: coffee, cinnamon, and bourbon.
I got even more cinnamon in the second
Wow,
go.
yeah. It's been sitting, boy, it's cold. This glass is cold.
It's got a good boozy smell.
Yeah. Definitely, you know, that 10.6, you can tell it's a big beer.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not really, I'm maybe getting a little vanilla.
Yeah,
I
just
got
a vanilla.
a little bit after the cinnamon, maybe just
Yeah.
a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes in waves, but those are the
Definitely a little
predominant.
bit in there.
Those are the predominant aromas.
Yeah, cinnamon, coffee, and bourbon. And actually, the more I've gone back to the aroma, the more cinnamon I get.
Cheers.
Got through the reach.
Cheers.
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 Mm.
Wow.
Oh, that's another smooth one.
It's extremely smooth.
Follows the nose pretty good. I mean, I'm getting coffee. I'm getting cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting that hint of vanilla.
Yeah, it doesn't waver much from the aroma at all.
Like a gingerbread. I mean, honestly,
Yeah,
you know,
you kind of feel like you're eating a gingerbread cookie or drinking a gingerbread
Yeah.
cookie.
Is there ginger in this?
I don't know, because I don't know what the spices on the
Yeah.
base beer
I
on
kinda
the
feel like there
gingerbread
is a little
stout
bit of
is.
ginger.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it almost tastes like there is.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it tastes like a gingerbread cookie. That's why I wonder. I have to do a little more research on that gingerbread, the GBS.
It's got a decent mouthfeel to it, kind of like that middle of the road.
Yeah, to me it's middle and below. Like I would say,
Middle thin.
the flavors are on point,
Mhm.
but to me, mouthfeel is a little below average.
Carbonation is really nice.
But I kind of almost expected that. You know, I mean, the regular gingerbread stout doesn't exactly have a huge mouthfeel.
Yeah.
I'm more of a beginner than these guys are, but I'm definitely getting the same smells that they get. Cinnamon, coffee, a little bit of vanilla. The mouthfeel, for me, I would say is mediocre. It's right there, but it tastes good. I mean, it's definitely, I'd say, holiday beer. I'd probably give it I'd say a 3.75. Close 4 maybe, because I mean, it's definitely, it's easy to drink.
Mhm.
I like all the flavors that are there. They combine well together. I don't think they overdid it on anything. I like it. I'd say 3.75, 3.75, maybe a 4.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I think a lot of it follows the same, the aroma and the taste follow the same. There's not much that's going to jump out on the taste versus on the aroma. I do get kind of like that almost sugary feel from like a gingerbread cookie that's left over on your lips almost a little bit. For me, I'm probably at a 4 to a 4.25, pushing in that area. It's very drinkable. I think the alcohol's well hidden in it at 10%. But for me, I'm at a 4, pushing kind of a 4.25.
Okay, I'm pretty close about what these guys are talking. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I'm missing that whiskey, the bourbon character.
see,
You know,
I would definitely give it a 4 plus, probably, if it had more of that
Yes.
boozy bourbon.
yeah,
But the
I got it more on the aroma than I did the flavor.
right, me too. That's all.
So, it's got a decent mouthfeel. It's a little bit thin, but
Yeah,
it's
that's right.
it's a very tasty beer. It's a Christmas stout, basically. Nice flavors. Nothing's overdone, like you know, like he was saying. It's good. The cinnamon's there. Some coffee is there. It's very solid. I would get it again. It's a solid 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I mean, I have some of the same tasting notes as these guys right here. I think the flavors on it are just too good to go below a 4, so that's what I'm going to give it. The aroma on it's just killer, and the taste isn't too far behind, but the mouthfeel is really my biggest critique. It's entirely too thin for me. I think it's kind of thin to medium.
Yeah.
For an imperial stout that weighs in at 10.6%, I mean, mouthfeel is just it's a big characteristic that I look for in imperial stout. But the flavors are really nice. So I was honestly between a 4 and a 4.25. I'm probably somewhere in between, but I'm going to give it the 4. I'm definitely a good beer, but I feel like the hype behind this beer, for me personally, it doesn't quite live up to it.
Especially from Hardywood.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, for sure. So, I mean, it's a good beer, for absolute sure, but I'm going to stick with the 4. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, till next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Fellas?